Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard, Soul Brother number one here in the Philippines, and Black in the Philippines with the truth. On today's show, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. I'm going to talk about this young Filipino girl who a little story about, and I'm going to talk to you about two foreigners who made preparations for their Filipinas. One worked out well. One is still in the working and planning. And then, of course, I'm going to share with you what little footage I have on my daughter's birthday party. So stick with me, and I'll be right back. Let's cue that intro, and thanks for joining me. Okay, greetings, everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. I'm going to welcome you to my channel, all my peaches, triggers, lovers, haters, commenters, scallywags, each and every one of you. I welcome you to my channel. All right, so uh, you know, uh, all of you know I love girls. I mean, sometimes I think that I am what did I say? I am what's the word when someone is living in their own world. My God, I can't. Artistic. I think I am artistic to the beauty of a woman, and I can't stop looking at them. I can't stop thinking about them. You know, I look at little girls and imagine how beautiful they're going to be when they grow up. I look at old women and think about how fine they must have been when they were young. And I look at girls around my age, in my circumference, and I just say, how much? No, I'm only kidding you. Or am I? But anyway, I want to tell you a story. I was in Mercury Drugs, and this girl, I love going to, a little Filipina or a girl and look at her and say, oh my God, you're beautiful. Or maybe you see one that's in her 13, 14, or even older, and tell them, you know what, you're going to have a wonderful, wonderful life. And I wish I could elaborate more on it. To tell them, look, you're going to be one extraordinary, extraordinary woman. And but then you got some that they got rings on their stomach where people would touch them with a 10-foot pole. I guess the thing what I want to say. But yeah, some that who are going to have it bad. Some who probably gonna have a time finding that knight in shining armor, or someone to take care of them, or someone. I mean, you just know it. Yeah. So anyway, I was in Mercury Drugs, and I was sitting down, and one of those girls came in, and she was standing there. And whenever kids or something like that around me, or young people around me, I have no problem, giving them 50 pesos or 20 pesos or something like that, just to, here, buy some snacks, just to see them say, thank you, thank you. They say, thank you. They have an interesting way of speaking, and so, like I say, the most precious thing you can give me is your smile, because that's the most precious thing I have that I want to share with you. I know when I had my helmet, I didn't want a helmet to cover my face because I want people to always see my smile. So anyway, I took out 50 pesos, and she's standing on line, and I tried to give it to her. She said no. I said here. She said no. And I said okay. So I took it and I put it on the shelf. Right there. I said, okay, I'll leave it there. If you don't want it, someone else will get it. I'm sure she doesn't understand English. So anyway, I spoke to the girl. I said, tell her it's okay. She told her, but she said no. So I said, I said, okay, okay. I really want to do something to make a difference in your life, because in my mind, you are special, and I want to do something to make you special. And so what I did was, I took out 500. I took out 500 pesos. I took the 50 back, and I opened her hand and I put the 500 in it. And you could tell in her hand the way her hand started to pull, grab it, but it did because of the hesitation. She had a lot of pride with it. I got a hand of that already, but then and I said no, it's okay. It's for your family, not for you, for your family. And she didn't even say thank you, and I didn't mind her not saying thank you. But I know that when she goes home and she shows her family, that money I gave her, it's going to make her special. It's going to make her special for many years to come. People are going to say, you remember that foreigner that just gave you 500 pesos? And she said, yes. And what it did for the family, how it helped the family. I know it's going to make her feel special. And I know she's going to be looked upon as being special for someone willing to do that for her. Okay, so that was that one story. Now I want to tell you a story about a foreigner brother. He's up there in age. And um he was in a hospital, and he met a nurse there, and aid worker or something. He met her there, and it was her job to check in on him every day. But to through that checking in on him, you know, he developed, or they developed a fondness for one another, and it grew. Now this guy here I'm talking about, he's in his 80s, I think it's in his 80s, and the girl I think maybe not quite, in the late 30s or somewhere like that, but they married, and he says, ever since I was in the hospital, she has not left my side. And he's going through medical issues, and he has good days, has bad days, but his wife's there, takes care of him, and I guess he developed, you know realizing that someday, he's going to die. He's going to die, and he built his house, and he was trying to think of something to do for her, to they own the house, the land, to help her feel or always remain independent. So what he did was that he built uh, an independent apartment, just upstairs off to the side, apartment that has everything: bathroom, his own internet, stove, kitchen, a one-bedroom apartment. So that this way, she will always have that as the means of finance, as a mean of income. And if because you can easily rent it out for 15, 20,000 pesos a month or more. But that's the type of wherewithal that this brother had in preparing for his wife. Because often the time, when a foreigner passes away, or something like this, excuse me. I told you the story of this one guy. I can He was a big guy, big guy. Oh, this is called a Filipino lounge chair. The reason why I'm not sitting in it and rocking in it now is because last night, I tried it for the first time. Me and I was in it, and my God, getting out of it was, it was comical. I wish I had that on there. So I have to wait. I might have like a pulley or something like that to pull myself up on it. But we got to be careful because there are mango trees and coconut trees that periodically drop. So we have to watch for that. No, be conscious of that. So anyway, he was from South Africa, and it was already known that his kids didn't didn't like the fact that he was living in the Philippines away from them. They didn't like his wife. They don't like any of that. What have you. So, it was okay. Come say hello, Raphael.
Hello.
You getting ready to go now? What's your plan?
Learn as much as I can, as fast as I can. Don't forget to pay attention.
Okay, very good. Okay, have a good day. This is number 2.
And
Okay, you ready to go to school?
yeah.
Okay, what's your plan?
Learn as much as I can, as fast as I can, and don't forget to pay attention.
Okay, and have a good day. Okay. This is mommy. Come here. Bring me up. I mean, where's Duchess? I might as well get you all in now. Call her.
Dad! Tapos ate. Tapos ate.
Let me get the whole family in here. Wow. Here, here's the camera over here. Say hello. Say good morning.
Good morning.
And we have a new addition to our family. our household, a new
She's
housekeeper.
laughing that she's
A new housekeeper. Duchess! Yeah,
excited.
Duchess.
She likes the
Duchess.
camera. Datang niya,
Come on, kid.
Daddy.
Duchess, come on. Okay, tell everybody what your name is. Okay. Uh, come here. Give me a translator. Come here. So what's your name?
Linlin.
How old are you, Lynn?
33.
33. Okay. And she just started a couple of days ago. And yes, another housekeeper. Come here, Lillian. Stay in the. Okay. Another housekeeper that does not speak English. But it's okay. You know, I'll break her into my broken language. Okay, you guys have a good day. Okay, Duchess, go with Ling Ling and say goodbye to Michael Chris, Raphael. Okay. Okay, say goodbye. Okay, thank you, Lillian. Okay, come on, move. Okay, so anyway, now that you done got the family, I may not finish this whole thing, you know, because of time constraints, but I'll do what I can. So anyway, so this guy, he died. Like I said, his family in South Africa, picture that, South Africa, you know, didn't like the fact that he was in the Philippines. I wonder who else is from South Africa these days. We're not going to get into that. But anyway, he died unexpectedly. Or maybe expected. He was a big guy, You know, he dropped dead of a heart attack. And his daughter came from South Africa, and she took everything out the house. She took the refrigerator. She took the microwave. She took the laptop. She cleaned out the bank account. You know, she virtually put this Filipina, took her all the way back to the Stone Age. You know, she didn't have anything. You know, and it was just out of pure hatred that she had for the Filipina. And not only that, they raised money. You know, they gave money. You know, help him bury him or whatever. She took it. You know? So it was very sad that had happened to her. What happened to her, I don't know. I offered my assistance whenever she might need it, but yeah, I haven't heard from her. But it's okay, you know. So anyway, so that's what happened with that story. So with this guy here, you know, the fact that he took the time, you know, to plan ahead, you know, for his wife to be independent after he's gone. You know, and that's pretty admirable, and it lasts well beyond like the the eagle flying, meaning the checks coming or whatever, because one day they might stop, but she still has a means of support. Now, this other guy I'm going to tell you about, you know, this guy is from Canada, you know, a very young guy, to my understanding, you know, a very rich guy, you know. Sometimes I get pissed off because I'm around people who have money, and I keep saying, "Well, you know, where's my money?" You know, you know, why didn't I have people, you know, to teach me how to make money, invest in money, and what have you, but be that as it may, you know, he made a lot of money and a lot of he had some type of um, consulting company that he was working for a firm, and he started getting big within the firm, and they had a dispute. He quit, and then he opened up his own and continued on being successful into some type of multi-million thing, you know. So he decided to come to the Philippines, but he came to the Philippines and we're looking for investments. He started buying condominiums. So I'm not. I mean, it sounds like a good. I mean, if you got it and you're able to, do Airbnb, which I tried to um, in Superland. I was teaching a girl to do it, but anyway, be that as it may. You know, he married. He married his Filipina. She was young. He's young, but he married her, and and he went back to Canada, and he's like saying, "Damn, she should have a bank. She should have money, because he got 3 condominiums. They're renting out an Airbnb, and she should be turning over the money and like this." but there's a big problem with it. Sometimes you can get someone who's not fully engaged in the art of financing or in the art of uh, communications, or be able to take care of business. And sometimes, it comes back to bite you, if you don't have someone to fully be able to help you navigate through things. So be that as it may, he's divorcing her now because he got to get from under this, because he wants to cut his losses like this, and I think he went back to Canada to file a divorce because he's going to divorce her there, and then but in the meantime, she's happy. So I had thrown these two stories out. I may do my daughter. I don't know. Let's see what time. Um, I can't see. Okay, I'm at 15 minutes now. So I'll put Duchess's birthday party in there tomorrow because it is a little longer. But be that as it may, I want to thank you for joining me. I'm still in a lot of pain. I feel better today. I had someone who gave me a massage yesterday, and that worked out kind of nice. So I think I'm finally kind of getting back into the swing of things. I'm still sleeping on the floor. That seems to be the best, thing for my back, to sleep on the floor, sleep on something firm. Okay, so with that being said, thanks for watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth, the number one soul brother of the Philippines. And don't forget my Sunday morning classics every morning at 7 a.m. on this channel. Okay, so remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elder with cool. So what up? And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is living good. And I'm living good today. I hope you are too. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Love you like a love song, baby. Peace.
Thank you so much for watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the Truth. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and ring the bell. I'm Gail. I don't know what to say.